Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to this April new moon reading. So, new reading will be divided in three parts. First part, I will be reading for Leo Rising, and then for Leo Sun, and then for Leo Moon, because this, like every new moon, every lunation, every full moon, is going to hit in a different way depending on your position. If you don't know your chart, so if you don't know your rising sign or your moon sign, what you can do is to go down below into the comment box, and there is a link there, and you can go fill it out, and you will find your three positions, and then come back to the readings and check every single one, because you might have, a rising different from your moon and different from your sun sign. So then you can put them all together. But anyway, so this is, now we start with the rising first, Leo rising. Now remember that at the end of this video I will put the link to the playlist for all the rest of the signs about this new moon in April in the sign of Taurus. Now this turned, we're going to keep it, okay? I'm going to put it there until I'm finished to speak, and then we'll read it. I love it. So it just got me distracted. It's too beautiful. Let's go back. For those of you that don't know about new moons, new moons happen roughly once a month, sometimes more, but it's not the usual, and it's all about new starts. Now, this particular new moon in Taurus in the month of April of 2025, it's a super moon. It means that the energy is going to be really, really magnified. And it's in the sign of Taurus. That means prosperity. So because I'm reading now for you, Leo, rising, where is this new moon going to happen? It's going to happen in your fourth house. That is the house of family and the house of childhood things. Okay, so here we go. The energy that is going to be hitting you about 3 to 4 days before this new lunation, that is going to be, now the lunation is going to be on the 27th of April. I'm talking from Europe, looking at from Europe side, but you're going to feel it about 2 to 3 days before. So we'll say from the 24th up until the middle of May, because then there is going to be the next full moon. Now, if you've got some very important planets which this new moon is going to touch, to be conjunct, or doing any kind of aspect with, you're going to feel it more. But in general, that's the space of time that is going to last. So for what your fourth house is concerned, here we've got the angel of love. Absolutely beautiful. So it talks about family. It talks about your family of origin, your own family that you have created, also of the home, not the four wall, yes, the house where you live in, but what you consider a home. Okay, so with the angel of love, it really gives me the idea that you might actually, I have this feeling that for some of you, you might move in a new house during this period of time, and it's something that you really wanted to do because you really love the place. For others of you, it's go back to your place of origin, and where you feel this beautiful, where you're going to feel loved, not only by the people, but by the place as well, and by your family, of course, of origin. And also maybe for others of you is that you are creating a new family because of the angel of love. So absolutely beautiful. Wow. And prosperity of love, definitely, Leo, within the fourth house stuff. So let's pull 3 tarot and see more about this. We've got the 5 of Cups. We've got the 6 of Wands. And we've got the Death card. Now, And the Ten of Pentacles, I felt that it had something to do with a home, a move, or something like that. So for most of you that this reading will resonate with, there is it's something to do with a family home that you're building, going back to a family home, or something like that. Now let's start. Five of Cups. Five of Cups is that card of crying on spilled milk, or regretting not having done something or having done something, if then the result was not what you were hoping for. But definitely that is left behind. And it could be that it was since, let's say, 6 months ago, that things started to become better. And then victory, here we go. So you really managed to get what you wanted, whatever it was, a move, whatever it was, to reconnect with your family of origin, anything of something like that. And here it's your victory card. I managed to do it, even though for a long time I thought it was not being possible. And with the Death card here, a complete, how can I say, change, a complete change of, death and a rebirth from the Five of Cups of feeling I made the wrong move, or I shouldn't have said that, or I would have been better doing it in another way. Instead, everything sorted itself out, and now there is the change. So the death card is always that my old self dies. How did I feel before the Five of Cups? How do I feel now, the Six of Wands? I managed, and I'm getting this feeling of beautiful. I'm really feeling good. This could also be beautifying your home where you already live, putting love into the place where you are living. So, Leo's rising, I really hope you enjoyed this little reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click onto the notification bell so that you would be always kept informed when I upload new videos. If you're going directly to my channel, you will find new readings under the live tab for a private reading with me. Link below to my website. And don't forget to look at your other position for your sun sign and your moon sign, and you will find them at the end of this video, then in the playlist, or below I'm going to put also the links to the rest of the other videos. Thank you so very, very much for watching. Thank you, Leos. Bye. Now, hi, Leo's sun. Sorry, you can see what happened with the Leo's rising. I'll just have anyway, now this is your time. This is your moment for me to read for you for this new moon in the sign of Taurus in April of 2025. For those of you that don't know, new moons happens about once a month, sometimes more, but the general way it's once a month. It's always about new starts, okay? And this particular new moon is a super new moon, so it means that its energy is going to be magnified. And it's happening in the sign of Taurus. The sign of Taurus, it always talks about prosperity, something that it's going to really blossom. Now, because I'm reading now for you, Leo sun sign, it's going to be hitting you in the way of the way that you see yourself and you feel about yourself. Okay, so it's your ego part. Now, not the ego expressed in the negative side. I'm not talking about, depending on what it comes out, but when I said ego, it's in the way that you see yourself and you want yourself to be. Okay, not the way that you show yourself, but you understand the way that you would like yourself to be. And this is a new start. So let's go ahead and see the energy for you, Leo's sun sign, during this new moon. TikTok. Okay, so with this new moon, it gives me the idea. First of all, the new moon is going to be on the 27th of April, but because it's a super new, usually you always feel it just before, 2 or 3 days before it starts. And with this super, because it's a super moon, it's going to be really, really felt. So this energy, let's say from around the 24th of April up until the mid of May, is going to be felt by you. Now, if instead this new moon is going to hit in your personal chart, so personal chart there, it's going to be lasting a lot longer. If it hits a particular planet, a personal planet, it's going to be felt for a lot longer. But I don't have your personal chart, I don't know. Let's say that for the duration of this new moon up until May full moon, there is going to be something, or that you know already, that it's on a time crunch. Okay, but let's not forget that we are talking about you yourself. What makes you happy? What do you want to be? Is that about study? It could be about anything. Do you want to become whoever, a doctor, or is that about something that you want to study? Is that about something that will make you happy? Are you on a diet? Do you want to go on to the gym? A new regime of doing things, because that is going to make you happy. I hope I'm going to give you, and by saying this, I'm giving you an example of what I'm talking about. Something that you say, okay, I'm going to start now, and I give myself this amount of time to reach the goal that I want to be. And if I do that, I'm going to feel happy about myself. So it's really you. I don't sense it's something external, but it's you that you want to reach some kind of goals, and you're giving yourself a certain amount of time for it. So let's see now with the tarot. What else do we find? The Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings for sure, and here the Eight of Swords. And at the end of the deck, here again, the Six of Wands, this came out as well in a different position for the Leo risings. So Six of Wands is about victory. Whatever endeavor that you start and that you put yourself, your head to, and you give yourself a particular amount of time, you're going to succeed. Okay, so sorry, I'm very clumsy always. So here we've got the Queen of Pentacles. I definitely feel that this could have something to do with material things. It can have something to do also with family, looking after family, or bettering yourself. Now, I know that this is a queen, but it's an energy, so you might be a male as well. It doesn't matter. It could be I want to really embody the Queen of Pentacle energy. The Queen of Pentacle, it's very grounded. She knows what she does. She knows what she's doing. Great worker, great crafter. Also an artist that look at the nature around her. For some of you, it gives me the idea I can see somebody painting and being in nature or something like that. And it could be a new endeavor here with the Ace of Pentacles, a new endeavor of maybe starting a new business. It could also be, for some of you, deciding to get married, or you know already that you need to get married, that you have this, no, not need to get married, sorry, that you have decided to get married, and at this stage things need to move forward and start to preparing everything for it. So as you can see, it's a lot of different things, but you are on a time crunch and you are giving it to yourself because you want to reach your goal, and your goal, and by reaching your goal, you're going to be very happy. The reason why you're doing this is because up until now, with the Eight of Swords, you felt you were restricted. But now that we are coming into the new moon, it's a new start. So it's like as if whatever you felt tied to, if you can see this, you're going to cut off and then say, okay, this is what I want to do because this is going to make me feel better. Now let's go. You know, it's a great energy. It really, for me, represents you. You know, that fire, even though here we've got, you know, 1 2 pentacles cares, so you really, we're talking about Taurus, so it's something that you're going to bring into fruition on this plane, but with the strength of your own energy, the Leo energy, and also the courage of giving yourself a set amount of time. Again, a Leo trait. So Leo sun signs, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to click onto the notification bell so that you'll know anytime that I upload. And remember that if you go to my website, all the new readings are going to be under the live tab. For private readings with me, there is going to be a link below to my website. And don't forget to look at the rest of the reading for your rising sign and your moon sign. And that's it. So I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching, Leo Sun. Thank you. Bye. Bye bye. Okay. Hi. Now, hello, Leo's moon signs. Here we go. Here is the reading for you, Leo's moon sign. So before we start, if you don't know your positions, sorry, I keep forgetting this. If you don't know your moon sign, your rising sign, and your, well, you would know, I suppose, the sun sign. Down below, there is a link, and you can go and calculate them and then come back to the readings, okay? But let's see. So this is a reading for the April 2025 new moon. New moons are always about new starts. This particular moon is going to be a super moon. Super moon, it's when the energy, the moon is a lot nearer to Earth, so the energy is felt a lot more. And it's going to be in the sign of Taurus. And Taurus, what does it speak about? Prosperity coming in. Now, you are Leo's moon sign, so we are talking about emotions or anything that you hold dear at an emotional level. So let's see the energy that is going to be going around you. Here we go. During this new moon in April. And here we've got home. Wow. Definitely we do keep home in the emotional side, because we're not talking about house, we're talking about home. And for some reason, I was very drawn to the number 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 is, I'm nearly there. Okay. The Leo's sun also had this, and the Leo rising, because it's happening in their 4th house. There is this reoccurrence theme for all of you, Leo, rising, sun, and moon, that might have to do, that has to do with a home or with the feeling of home. Okay, so here for you, Leo moon signs, your emotional attachment to your home, it's going to be renewed, or something is going to be really coming up, you know, prosperous. And for you as well, like for the Leo sun sign, it could be you moving to a new home or feeling at home with some people, or moving to a new place and feeling already at home. You know, it's that contentment. It's that I know this place, I know these people, and I'm feeling home, you know. So let's see now. Let's pull 3 tarot and let's have a look at this. Here we've got the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, a reunion, and the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Beautiful. And the Queen of Cups. So here definitely we're talking about emotions. Okay, Queen of Cups, it's what we feel deep in our soul, deep in our heart. So Five of Swords, it could have been something that you were, that there was a conflict about, maybe with someone else. We could be talking about anything, like of what it feels home for you, what makes you feel really bounded and content and happy, okay, emotionally. As I said, there could have been some kind of, how can I say, uh god, the word now, um you didn't see eye to eye with someone about maybe going back to your family home, or moving, or creating a new home, or creating a new tribe, or involving yourself with some kind of people. But at the end of the day, here we've got the Three of Cups. This is a card of reunion. So I strongly feel that for some of you, Leo moon, during this moon period, this new moon period, um, you might go back to a place where that it felt like home, or to your childhood home, or a place where you were really happy, and reconnect with people from the past, and it's going to be really joyful and beautiful. And here we have got the Ace of Wands. This is going to be a new beginning. So Ace of Wands is that you are going to feel not only nurtured in your feelings, in your emotion, but it's going to bring back up that spark of wanting to do something new. Maybe for a while you felt that your feeling of wanting to do something new, or that spark, that excitement had gone. But by going back, or reuniting, or meeting people that makes you feel like home, it's going to really put the spring back on your step. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, beautiful reading, Leo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click onto the notification bell. If you would like a private reading with me, details below, link to my website. Don't forget to listen to the rest of your positional readings. So for your sun sign and your rising sign. Details are going to be below, links below, and also the playlist is going to be here at the end of this reading. What else? Nothing. I just thank you very, very much for staying here with me. And my cat now is meowing. He wants my attention. I'm going. See you soon. Bye bye.